Eugene Osei Tutu of Inshira FM, or the deep analysis of Ibrahim Traore, the John Dramani Mahama, inviting Manaba ni swearing in. I say, like after swearing in, now my people na can break it down. I say, can John Dramani Mahama inviting another for Inshira FM deal with a different. Said Eugene or say to as I break it down, ma actually could you down to another for Enyagro. Wakom too deep and cassa. And a year no qua, or the same degree na eka home. Look, I mean, like me hear video in real gram who dream. Me see, hey, now send some more all of war. Moment said Eugene or say to as breaking it down. Deep analysis, deep secret room. The entire John Dramani Mahama, Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso, Mampenyi, Eba Ghana, Morocco, Embra, aha, azingatv. Best of all your subscriber, ya, but when you subscribe, comment, like, and share, so that they are for us being able.
Welcome to azingatv.
I'm sad that Branton did to share no Kochia Mahama. Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore. Nana Branton, my bit of history. Nana Burkina Faso, friend, the land of the upright people. Omo boda Ghana. Nana omulida bako wajidi pa Thomas Sankara. In fact, I know I'm Mary under Ghana Integrity Initiative led no so Burkina Faso. For the first time in many years, Branton said Thomas Sankara. And as a Ghana, yeah, they be a champion at about Operation Feed Yourself. And Operation Feed Yourself and not dams account. In fact, Ghana president, Wama Ghana more dams for agriculture. I care champion, Ignatius Couture champion. Nana, one leader Burkina Faso, or more free a desert. Country which be a country in Sunio, but Mumbai, the agricultural hub of West Africa, no, Thomas Sankara, or a Bruni kind of one god, French one kind of one god, one village, and on a Kufu one village, one dam. My young mama is Ali Chanada. Now, why will a democratically elected president, John Mahama, ever free coup maker, tell woman is swearing in? Very interesting. Now, you don't know about you. I brand here to baby Guinea Damboya. A baby. Why were even coup makers coming to Mahama's inauguration? Because the one for Canaan, I'm saying, Debbie, don't train you the mommy was a research. So I decided to read about it. Now, could you reading about it? Now, they may call the 16th of December 2022. I didn't see Washington. So now, I picture any been a branch and Botswana President America so be two. The longest serving party no
guy.
French guy na money about worry na money busam so worry cause your friend Duma
so dey
your friend Duma among from say Botswana is the longest serving democracy in Africa, over 50 years of democracy. Omunye kuku sam ne bi wo there bi omo to aba kama ono ne fine gentleman na kojo story ni nie. On the 16th of December 2022, ye be a friend in US Africa Summit. Certain na US Secretary a friend Anthony Blinken. And a coup for the Cotton and no bon command. And a coup for the Papa Bibi Hame. Near Hame is a Burkina Faso. Ye free group be the Wagner Forces. Na Burkina Faso a bino. And I said administration also. And your Mako didn't come as a moment minimum Mako insurgents. Signatier and Senana, Burkina Faso, a country in Efa, our military leader will bring trouble. A Franco extremist war, a terrorist for Niadiano. Now, Ibrahim Traore na kofa Wagner for so mekoma no. And all the mind be a Burkina Faso e amawom. Akufo dum kuro koboy no. Na in fact,
kodi konkonsa.
Obetimi aka na sa. In fact, na wo share video na. Satan na shele ayekobotwe. Our foreign affairs minister no. Akufo the started so you can clearly see the woman was uncomfortable. It's Nana a big issue.
Akufo do de ohun abrofo na ne brofo abaw.
A big issue. Nana let me kokonsa kakra na say. O share your northern borders na. As president of Ghana na na yem hye no. So he wanted the US to maybe intervene. And Ananim said there's also a heat between US and Russia because of NATO issues.
Yeah.
And see, Burkina Faso took a strong exception to that. Nana, even as far as the BBC, the same 16th December 2022, BKLT will say Burkina Faso's military authority have summoned Ghana's ambassador over allegations they've hired Russian mercenaries to help fight jihadists. Sadly, ne kufuado kana Burkina Faso brento free ambassador masabra. Then I'm up some no president then over Now this is BBC's report. That tells you how strong or how big the news was. No. Akwani fuya ama Korea kufuado kwaso a liar. Ibrahim Traore.
There's not that time. The boy said, "Okodi sa konkonsa no."
Yes.
Because we're who USA for.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm afraid kufuado a liar. Na on the 22nd, where a story in the Bamenka was say. Unfortunately, we've seen the head of state, Kufuado, who fell into that lies and went to tell the lie that you supposedly give mines to in our southern party. So say, Kufuado US. That's wrong US. For a head of state to use the president.
It was say Russia for or the mine be ammo.
So I'm jihad the same.
Now we share as you now. Or say na say you perceive the bomb my way and she.
Yes, or say why give? If the Russians want to mine, you have our mining codes. They come, they integrate and they acquire license. They pay their tax and everything they have to do like everyone does. So there's nothing we give to the Russia, he stated.
Yeah.
This is Ibrahim Traore speaking.
And she said Russia for Burkina say you perceive miner. No mutuatia, they also mutuatia, no you majuma. What is wrong with that?
No. I didn't want to take his words. Already the West Africa counter-terrorism reporter, there was some truth to that.
Yeah.
Because Nana Oko Chad Kunesi and the Wagner was pointed. Even Malia, the Wagner was pointed. Because Russia wanted to take dominance in most West African countries more resources. Nana Niger Kuno, there's an element of Wagner in there.
Exactly.
So Kufuado wasn't entirely wrong, but eventually felt that we have nothing border neighbor. Why are you reporting me?
Now won't you mean Kasa?
It was someone Ghana's high commissioner to the Ghana's ambassador to Burkina Faso. Now be answer. Now in fact they nearly sacked the man from the country. That tells you how huge they is. And Mama BBC. Now when you go and the first one was done by Al Jazeera.
Right.
Nana, Okoswa on the 22nd of December, 6 days after, and the Kufuado Sane Kenda as a national security minister. They're not in Buddhists. Only important to us. Crack tomatoes, nearly $100 million from war. In fact, Jenny a cockran in Niger, no car, no a Burkina Faso, to no one cocasa. And on your coin or say, Ghana National Security Minister. That Burkina Faso on Wednesday to repair a diplomatic rift after Ghana's president accused Ouagadougou of hiring Russian mercenaries to fight militants. Now, no entity on the 9th of June 2023.
Who say tension about inti kandapa
and Kokebi. Yes. Nana. On the 9th of June 2023, President Kufuado san sani emissaries bio. Someone never kwanen kokasa. Nana dentia. Me catch you say okodi nkomo no US 16th December 2022. Or the Kenda Park 22nd December 2022. 9th June or san suma emissaries according to Africa. Why? Then I tell say almost 7 months. Not tension ukrum.
I be to missy.
Be to missy. Now, why is Burkina Faso important to us? Ghana imports $99.5 million worth of tomatoes every year from Burkina Faso. Tell my journey for Quada to journey for the journey, man. Because Niger, Kuwasi, can't answer for Burkina. So Burkina Faso is a very key country for Ghana. Almost a landlocked country, almost one near Ghana port and bombs on Befa. So we have a mutual relationship. We cannot be in this I'm saying Mahama is being smart. In fact, Nana, the next day after the ceremony, Papa ni video na. It tells you say John Mahama wants to fix something. What does he want to fix? Nana say West Africa, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, Ome Frekuas. I'm so but TBBA, your friend or what? The Alliance for Sahel States. Now most of these countries they are desert states. Now so when I also. It's not from what the Sahel. Now 3 regions, almost 2 or more Africa will struggle. And there's also a reason why Buhari, Tinubu, the special guest of Fana because Tinubu is the head of ECOWAS. So Nana, I see what Mahama did, so Ibrahim Traore as a strategic move to bring together ECOWAS leaders based on the history I'm telling you. Nana, why is even the Sahel important? The second reason in it, could you have there? We are seeing your picking data say about terrorism and cancer. Therefore, it's in 43% over the Sahel. It's a bit me. A bit me a gun near Okudi Joe, Niger. A bit me a gun near Kofa Jane, but Nancy as a Bernard Ebermeyer, or bit my picture Nibia. And I can't a gun for a Kofa Jane Yachabakuti. About a year or 2 years ago. Yes, is your Mokas any idea? Or say. The Sahel account for 43% of global terrorism death. We are seeing terrorism death, 43% over the Sahel states. 43%, meaning that 4 out of 10 deaths are associated to global terrorism. Africa, West Africa. That is huge. It's in Nana, just Uncle Suni ECOWAS. Now, what's meaning policy to address some of these things? Are very, very alarming. And that is why I think maybe the team Mahama had Eugene says somebody a brand here neba. No more use opportunity no ene ne kasa. Now Mahama yebida. Mahama lose the election 2016 no. Now just about 10 days later, then to Kobia Gambia. Yaya Jame, no atana Gambia 22 years. ECOWAS etu Mahama. Ellen Johnson California, the Mahama led the delegate picture ni. Ono no call Banju. Eko broker peace no. Emma Yaya Jamate me journey from Gambia. Emma the gentleman. Mama Sereni ni the Adama Barrow, president of the Gambia. So per me research, based on all that I told you, I think say Mahama brought that gentleman, Ibrahim Traore, to Accra because he wants to broker peace for the
because
ECOWAS.
Na Ekufuado ama asumdie no nsem na ayede.
Yes, there was tension.
Yes. And it is also some element of truth to say the now can say. Say no putting a say in Africa no. Ye jaya ma US fo atwa boni bia to Russia force US enti we African ya who Putin so e before onye papa we wudini. Yeah. Enti Putin so hu say opeso ba Africa ma Africa for so hu say until said the US for can. What do you say? And nothing at the Eastern Bloc no so the Russia, China, North Korea for no so akabo hu ne say yanso ma Africa for ni hu say ye ni papa. Nemo US for no ye ni papa boni ni a o mama ye hu say ye ni papa. Enti e free na ekono. Say sika na mo de beba yanso ye di bi beba. Enti whoever is ready be support it.
No, one US president, I think I forgot to the say or quote will say anything the US does in its interest.
Oh yeah.
Now Russia, Wagner Group, they came to being. Maybe one day, I just read the one the explainers. Wow, Paris with me, just Google the explainers, the Wagner Group. It was to eat into West Africa. And then our countries are mostly, let's say, Wagner, Chad, resources, Niger, resources, Mali, resources, Burkina Faso, resources. So, Russia also wanted to establish its dominance in West Africa because China has already done that. And our country, Africa, the 54, 56 blocks here, do Kappa China. Even in fact, Ghana, we almost have our money to China. Recently, they took over the Mombasa port in Kenya. So that tells you that if you have a strategic port like Mombasa port in the hands of China, it tells you something. So the Russia also wanted to exert a dominance there and get African leaders to support it. The reason why Ivory Coast president, one of my finest presidents, I say, Osei, because was a constitution called third term. What to report there, Samba? Or some person called fourth term. Why? Because Macron was supported. And I'm not sure most of the francophone states, cool Africa, Hardly will you see coups in Africa in Anglophone
Please
countries.
subscribe, comment, and share for more content.
Coups are seen in recent times. Burkina Faso, multiple. Niger, France. Guinea, France. Mali, France. Because the French dominance, you know, is key. And a French power sema, they will support every nonsense you do. A clear example is read about Felix Houphouët-Boigny of Cote d'Ivoire. Why he was able to stay in power for that long. Felix Houphouët-Boigny per CIA report, were almost part of all the coups in West Africa, particularly in French countries. Sylvanus Olympio, Thomas Sankara, any other. So that is how the countries operate. So Russia will not come because they want the good for West Africa. No.
Yeah.
They will give you crumbs and they will take the bread. Send the USA, you know. They will give you crumbs and take your bread. So it wasn't entirely false.
Yeah.
So Wagner is in there. But Ibrahim Traore was hurt that the Kufuado Ejinama. And he feels a certain solace in John Mahama. Because and let's not forget, and then Sam Africa has almost 20 presidents about Mahama swearing in. He's a former president. He's been ahead of ECOWAS before.
Yeah.
Then Adam Traore free Gambia. Aba Mahama swearing in. Over president Mahama, metro data no. And when it took Mahama and other West African leaders to fly to Banjul. Now na date, I think say 14, 16, they were losing election. I could afford a bonnet from almost 1 million different and you. But he went to Gambia to broker that peace. Say, oh, the papa no, mo bese mo jail in there, Mr. Mo hold on, Yamani free country. Before the gentleman became president, Adam Barrow, there's the president of Gambia. So he owes his presidency somehow to this gentleman.
Yeah.
The Nigeria delegation nearby, no. Now I say who Dangote cement. Read about Dangote cement. What time unti Dangote cement penetrated the market during his presidency.
Yeah, a boy in Soma gas mudie no etimi manage na cement.
Do you know the people behind Gasem cement? There be no time I am. Why will a good like Jonathan come? So it tells you that he was looking at things from a more regional perspective. And I don't think say it is a bad thing based on the history I've told you.
Right.
Global terrorism. We need pattern because of we are say for air Sahel. We control Sahel no all cool leaders.
Right.
So Mahama feels that we need to bring them back to ECOWAS to have some semblance of it. And I think say for me personally, I think it's not an entirely bad decision.
All right. Eugene Osei Tutu the fact checker or the wakusuku yakum afe wati asiye.
Thank you so much for watching. Kindly don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Stay safe till we meet in the next one. I love you and it's bye for now.